Hello, and welcome to Cindy's Corner. Today, boys and girls, we're going to talk about firemen. And I have a couple of firemen that I want to give a shout out to. Their name is Jason Wright, and he works in Tyler, Texas. And then I have another, Chris Baber, and he works in Dallas, Texas. So all of my Texas and all of my firemen, firefighters out there, this story's for you, especially Jake and Grady. They're the kids that want to be firefighters. All right, if you have this book, I know you're going to like it because, you know, Pete's got to do something fun. So if you have it, go get it and follow along. Pete the Cat. Firefighter Pete. Pete the Cat, Firefighter Pete, by James Dean. He's our author. We are going on a class trip today, says Principal Nancy. She leads the class to a bright yellow bus. Everyone climbs on board. I wonder where we're going, says Pete. They are going to visit the firehouse today. The bus parks next to the bright red firehouse. Pete and his classmates are excited. The firehouse is huge. It is so big, it can hold 2 long red fire trucks and all the firefighters' equipment. It says cat, firehouse. The firefighters show the kids around. They give everyone a turn to ring the old brass fire bell outside the firehouse. Then all the kids take turns sliding down the firefighter's pole. Whee! Callie yells as she glides down. Have you ever slid down a firefighter's pole? The firefighters allowed the kids to try on their gear. Firefighters wear a lot of equipment. First, Pete puts on a heavy black overalls. Then he steps into the tall black boots. A firefighter helps Pete put on the heavy yellow jacket. Finally, they place a hard black helmet on Pete's head. All this gear is very heavy. Pete can hardly move. The firefighters allowed the kids to explore one of the fire trucks. Callie sits in the driver's seat. She presses the horn. Brrrt, brrrt. It's so loud that all the kids cover their ears. Then Pete turns on the siren and lights. The siren blares. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! The lights flash red and yellow. Suddenly, a loud bell rings in the firehouse. Uh-oh! alarm! There's a fire in town! Gear up, Pete! The firefighters scramble into their gear very quickly. Pete puts on his gear too. They all climb aboard the fire truck and turn on the siren and lights. Firefighter Pete and the firefighters are on the way. The firefighters race through town and the lights flash around and around. The firefighter presses the horn. All of the cars move out of the way. There's the fire. It's hot and loud, but the firefighters know exactly what to do. They work together as a team to connect the fire truck to the fire hydrant. Here's the fire hydrant. Then the firefighters attach a long, heavy hose to the truck. Firefighter Pete gives the signal, and the firefighters turn on the water. Whoosh! It's heavy. The water gushes out very fast. Several firefighters must hold the hose to control it. Pete helps direct the hose as they spray the fire with water. The fire is starting to go out. There is smoke everywhere. Suddenly, Pete hears yelling from the roof. Oh no! It's Grumpy Toad. He needs to be rescued. The firefighters raise a long ladder from the truck. Crank, crank, crank. The ladder goes up and up and up. Firefighter Pete and another firefighter help Grumpy Toad climb down the ladder carefully. Yay! The fire is out and everyone is safe. The firefighters drive back to the firehouse. They take off all their gear. They pat Pete on the back and say, "Good job, Pete! Firefighter Pete helped save the day." And perhaps you know a firefighter who has helped save the day. And you could even draw a picture of you in the equipment, in the fire suit, or you could be like Miss Coleman, Miss Cindy, and draw your own fire truck. And don't forget to give it an autograph, because anytime you do a drawing, make sure you autograph it. All right, got a lot to do. So, share your fire truck or your picture in my comments and let me give you a shout out, just like I have done Grady and Jake. Have a great day, and if you see a fireman, thank him for a job that he works so hard to do to save people from the fires or animals. Have a great day, and remember, give it a thumbs up, tell your friends, and you don't want to miss the next Cindy's Corner. Make sure you subscribe.